Please, guys, please. If you don't start playing, he'll put it on Rumble.
No, maybe.
Do we have everyone? It looks like we do, right? Did you just join the game?
Yep.
Oh, to make sure that they...
To start the timer.
That's smart. That's smart.
That's the way we roll.
Well, we got Zacudo, Delavine, and I can't see their last player, and I can't remember who it is. And, oh, that's why he's not in. It's the Abstract Kid. Going up against Sods. Philosopher. Wait, did Philosopher play in the first game? I think they had a sub. Didn't they have... No way.
They have a team that they kind of rotate through, so with two
Alright.
series, that's probably what they were doing. Philosopher was able to play this one, and maybe not the early one. Nope.
An Abstract Kid starting things off right, hitting off the backboard, following his own touch, and Sod starts off right where he left off in that game one, the defensive monstrosity. But here comes Philosopher, hitting it middle, Zacudo playing in the murk, trying to get it past that car. And they almost did. Here comes Abstract Kid onto the wall, has control of this ball, flips it, get it past one. Can he get it past Philosopher? No, he can't. Philosopher hits this up in the air, and Sods is there to fall.
I have a Merc that they call it Chester.
Chester the Merc?
Because it's as wide as I can get it.
You have a white Merc, a titanium white Merc?
No, just that's what I try to make the color.
Yeah.
As light as I can get it. And it has the lollipop for the antenna. Just to try to make it as creepery as possible.
So you basically made yourself a white kidnapping van.
The Creeper Mobile.
You made the Creeper Mobile, and his name is Chester?
Yep.
Why Chester?
Chester the Molester.
Oh, no. You... What? Oh my
As
God.
Abstract Kid gets up, beats out Delavine for that one, puts the shot on frame, it goes in.
You're making me smile too much and laugh. Oh, my jaw hurts. Oh my gosh. Icy hot though. Zacudo. I love watching Zacudo. I love all... If I didn't shout out your name and I didn't say I love watching you play, I love watching all you guys play. I don't know. I just remember certain people more than other. And Delavine getting another shot to go in, plus a little bit of a stall on the front of his car coming out of this goal explosion.
Nice shot from Abstract Kid, put it back. It goes a little bit too high. Delavine there, able to go ahead and put it in. 2-0 lead here, just a little under 2 minutes into this game one.
But don't count WASY out. They are a solid team.
DT rules, or DTR rules, thank you for the follow. We really do appreciate it. You're awesome. And we really do appreciate everyone who follows and subscribes and participates. It's all for you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, DT. Can I call you DT? Here comes Icy Hot, though. A great pass back. There's a pass back over to Philosopher, who does not quite get the touch, but Icy Hot almost gets that shot to go in. Hits it up in the air, trying to get the fall, does not quite get there. Here comes Sods, off in the corner. Gets it past one. Is Philosopher there? He is, and rips one. Destroys that ball and hits it straight back in.
Yeah, Sods getting up, getting the pass, just barely passes Zacudo, and then it comes off the rounded corner straight down. Philosopher reading it, and that's so tough as a defender to read that unless you're already on the backboard, which nobody was for our L404.
But a really solid game so far. This game has been kind of back and forth. A 2-point lead. Ginger. Oh, I thought you already followed us, Zesty. I'm sorry, Zesty.
He followed us on the main channel last week.
Oh, I remember him telling me his name was DT something, so I thought it might be in, but I thought he already
As
followed us.
Sods gets the equalizer, getting up from this beautiful pass. Abstract Kid trying to get the clear. Philosopher flies up, gets that centering pass. Sods is there to collect, and we get to see the stay jet puffed Marshmallow Man yet again.
We always love to see that. And just like that, the game is tied 2-2. Just a quick 2 points coming out from WASY, showing that they can't be underestimated here. Sods, though, hitting this up into the wall. Delavine using that Merc, Going for the air dribble with the Merc and the Shuriken. Is that how you say that thing? Shuriken?
Sure.
Shuriken, sure.
Yep, that's why I went there. All right, as Abstract Kid keeps that ball in. Nice job using his car. He knew he wasn't going to get a shot, but he could keep it in, let his teammates cycle back and get a good shot. However, a little bit too much defense as Philosopher was able to drill it down the side. And Abstract Kid collects, and he slams that one
banger.
What a nice job. Zacuto comes flying through, gets a hard hit, and Abstract Kid gets up, redirects, 63-mile-an-hour redirect.
I think 404 is going for the power plays here. I think all three of them are either playing in a Merc or a Dominus. I think they have 2 Mercs and a Dominus. Yep. Going for the power clears.
Almost with the demo right there.
Icy Hot, though, with a nice touch up to Sods, who fakes it. But Abstract Kid does not follow. Here comes Philosopher. Does not quite get the touch, but Icy Hot hits it back up to him. Zacuto tries to collect this, does, and Daylevine comes and bails him out. Here comes Abstract Kid. Off in the corner. Going towards goal. Sods with a great stop. Oh, Tenacious 3 is playing again?
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Against Ready Up on the main channel.
Ooh.
They just had an epic 5-game series, and now they're playing against Ready Up, another fantastic team.
That would be so hard to do. But it looks like they're doing fine. They have a 2-point lead. Here comes Daylevine, though, trying to get it past. I don't know who that was. I think it was Icy Hot who shuts him down. Maybe it was Philosopher. Here's Sods into the corner. Abstract Kid getting the touch. Here comes Philosopher. Fakes one. Can he get past? No, he gets bumped by, I think, Zacuto. Here comes Icy Hot trying to get back. He does. Has time to take this ball where he wants, but Zacuto is there lining.
Everything RL404 is doing, they're not getting good shots. However, they are using the clock to their advantage.
Yeah.
When you can kill the ball in the corner and get it just to kind of ping pong back and forth, not allowing them to get it clear, that's just wasting time, and time when you have the lead, especially only up by 1, is your friend. As RL404 gets the finish, Abstract Kid with 5 centered balls, plus 2 goals, an assist, a save. Just saying, get on my back, boys. I'm going to carry you to glory here in Game 1.
Hopefully he did his stretches. Hopefully he's been lift with your legs. Lift with your legs. Abstract Kid. And it looks like Daylevine might be having some ping trouble. He's at 712 and it's kind of staying there. It's not fluctuating back down. That might be an issue.
Nope, there it goes.
There we go. Never mind. Caster's curse. Everything I say, the opposite usually ends up happening. You will now have low ping. Ha! It spiked to 80.
Okay.
And 96.
So, that was a really good game, back and forth. Both teams had, opportunities to take the lead. RL404 just capitalized on that last opportunity. But you look at WASY, they had 6 shots compared to only 4 for RL404. They were getting there. They were having their opportunities. They just weren't quite able to capitalize.
Capitalized on a few of them. But it was really just a good all-around game. Both teams were playing great. I wouldn't say WASY was... Well, I can't say they weren't outplayed because they did lose, but it was a very even match. I didn't feel like WASY really did anything wrong, except maybe didn't have a guy back on defense a few times. But here comes Zacuto trying to get this game started for 404. Here comes Abstract Kid off the ceiling. Icy Hot, off the backboard, I mean. Here comes Philosopher downfield, has control of this ball, but cannot beat Abstract Kid. Abstract Kid with a great save. Sods, though, sending it back up for Icy Hot. Icy Hot decides to wait on this ball, decides to head back to play some defense. Here comes Icy Hot. Over to Sods, who hits it back in the corner. He has time. Let's see what he does with this. And that ball does not roll up onto the side. Oh my gosh, Sods going for something nuts.
Sods went for something real pretty as that ball just got a little bit too far in front of him. He couldn't quite hold up enough, able to get that redirect.
He had to be a little bit higher.
Either a little bit higher or able to stop his momentum, and just was unable to. As there's a shot from Philosopher, giving WASY the 1-0 lead.
So I think what happened here, there was the double commit by Zacuto and Delavine, and they might have actually clipped the ball at the same time, and then it was just a wide open goal because the other player had already challenged and was already out of position.
Yeah, as that ball just trickled in front, and you can say thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I mean, what can you say except
Thank you.
well, you're
What
welcome.
can I say except you're welcome? I
Yep.
love that song, but I've already seen it like a million times.
Go have a daughter.
If I could find a wife.
Go get a wife.
That's easier said than done.
As Icy Hot puts that one into the corner, trying to get the cross, Philosopher goes flying up. He wins that 50-50. That's a dangerous ball.
Oh, there's
Zacuto.
sods.
Zacuto gets up, gets enough to let it redirect into the corner. Icy Hot there. Good rotation coming out of WASY.
They're looking about as solid as I've seen them all night. Here comes Icy Hot, though. Gets the clear, tries to get past Delavine, but Delavine just kind of waits for it. Sods, though, with the great clear. Sods has been the clear master for WASY tonight. Every time they get in trouble, eventually Sods hits it out and gets some space in order for them to have some time to force. Here comes Philosopher. Hits it downfield. Here comes Sods racing for it. Gets Zacuto to miss, but does not hit it himself.
Stunt Pig, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate it. You're the man. And it was fun night calling your games tonight. So thank you for that.
I love you, Stump Pig. You're a good player to watch. I hope you know that.
As Zacuto pops this one up, it hopped a little awkwardly, and he didn't quite get he got a little too far underneath
what
it.
a
As
touch by
Philosopher has the shot, Sod's unable to get there on the rebound as Icy Hot comes through, puts that one back dangerously. Can Sods get the redirect? No, Zacuto comes flying through, and he's gonna get that clear into the corner.
But this game, I feel like every game has been so back and forth tonight. It's so easy to cast like a one-sided game, but when it's this back and forth, you have to just keep talking about what each team can do better, what they are doing better, and so far each team has not been letting up the pressure any bit on either side. But we'll see if WASY can keep this 1-0 lead and get game 2 to tie up the series.
A huge touch there from Sods, trying to get that cross stopped. It goes dangerously in front of net. Delavine with the shot, but a big save coming out of WASY. As Philosopher is going to get that shot, and it's going to get knocked away and cleared away by Delavine. Here comes Zacuto, putting that one clear. Not able to get there for the shot. Icy Hot with the clear. Here comes Sods. This ball's in the corner. Abstract Kid wanting boost, and he's going to have to go all the way back to get it.
Here comes Sods trying to read that, going upside down, hoping to get the touch. Not quite. He might have got bumped. Here comes Delavine up into the air. Over to Delavine, who's already over there. He's fast. Here comes Sods trying to relieve the pressure. Has a chance, trying to hit it over to a teammate, but accidentally bumps Philosopher, but it doesn't matter. Philosopher zips it over to the right side and fakes out both defenders.
Abstract Kid just doing anything he can to try to give his teammates time to get back. Zacuto went for it, and there was almost a double commit there out of whatever their names are.
404?
That's it, 404, the double commit, and then
They scored.
yep,
It's okay, I'm getting really tired.
words are hard, people.
You put the wrong emphasis on this level.
Nope, I just
You just
tried to speak my maternal tongue and failed. As Abstract Kid's gonna get that, that's a long distance shot. Sods was the only one who could have saved it, and he went for the dunk there.
Oh no, Icy Hot rips one. Can Abstract Kid get back? He can.
Nice job by Abstract Kid, trying to give his team life, but Philosopher gets that third goal. That's gonna be it here in game number 2.
WASY's going to take it.
Our series is gonna be tied up at 1 game apiece, and that's kind of what we thought was gonna happen. That this was gonna be another really tight, intense matchup, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Speaking of which, I need to rub my jaw so I can cast the next game. But Zacuto, Delavine, just kind of letting this ball roll around. Looks like they're focused on the next game, and Philosopher, to add insult to injury, sneaks another one past them. Nakudo just trying to clear it, get the time to run out, and Philosopher just says, thank you very much, I'll score that, pad my stats. Great job by Philosopher.
He's saying, I want that MVP now.
I want that MVP. Get out of here, Sods. It's my MVP. Let's see if he got it. And Philosopher does get the MVP over Icy Hot.
Well, he's got 4 goals.
Oh yeah, he would have got it even without that.
4 goals and 2 saves. So, now that we've seen one game from each, go each way, where are you leaning in this series?
To be honest, I'm leaning WASY, and the reason why is they've already had one match tonight. And so at least 2 of these players have already had a bunch of games to warm up. They're looking really good. From the 2 games they just played, WASY had the more commanding victory. It was a commanding victory by 4-4 in the first game, and they outplayed WASY, but the second game, it was all WASY, and they just kind of marched through them. And that's why I'm getting this over to WASY. WASY. W-A-S-Y.
RL404, only 3 shots the whole night, or the whole game. They're going to have to get a little more offensive, and we could see that they couldn't quite connect. There were a lot of crosses, a lot of balls that they were lobbing into the zone.
But no one was there.
But no one was there to finish them off. And
So,
if you can hear that in the background, that's my wife using the hand mixer for more frosting for that cake, which is oh so delicious. I can't even tell you how delicious that cake is.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, it's off the scale.
It's mouthgasmic.
It's mouthgasmic. It's
a tastegasm.
It's sex in the hand. Easy. Oh, here comes Sods over into the corner. Did not quite get there. De Levine does not quite get that touch. Heath King. That's what it's called. I was thinking of all the nicknames. Heath King is really good. I'm guessing it's not going to touch this one. But, anyways, Sods into the corner. Cannot quite get it past Sakudo. Here comes De Levine, Abstract Kid, downfield. De Levine.
Beautiful passing play from Abstract Kid and De Levine there, working it down the field together.
Mm-hmm. Great communication, and it looks like they've kind of worked out those kinks we were talking about earlier. When they do pass it, having someone there to follow it up. But Philosopher looking to start right where he's left off. Not quite get the touch you want, and Abstract Kid turns him away. But Icy Hot rips one, but it hits the top of the crossbar. Icy Hot trying to get the redirect. He does. What a shot from Icy Hot. Icy Hot, he's one of the top players in the world, right? In threes?
No.
Is
That's ice.
Oh, that's ice.
Ice and cocoa.
Ice and cocoa, that's what I'm thinking. You know, I was confused for a little bit because I thought Icy Hot and Ice were the same person.
It's okay. I mean, they both have ice in there.
Oh, just kudos to Icy for making me think he was Ice.
So, 1-0 lead here for WASY over 404. They seem to have all the momentum after game number 2. They lost game 1, it was tight, but game 2 they got the momentum. They're still trying to pour it on as there's a lob from Icy Hot, scoring that one, just calculating how much he needed. Didn't need to use a lot of boost. I think he ran out. Let off. Abstract Kid didn't expect to go back post. He was a little out of position. Zakudo wasn't quite able to get there. 2-0 lead for WASY.
Like I said, I'm giving this to WASY. They look like they've worked out all their kinks from their last matches. And again, Icy Hot just rips, kicks, hits another one off
Double
the green.
commit there. De Levine and Zakudo unable to get the clear. Abstract Kid was going for boost, unable to get back. And Icy Hot slams that one home, getting that insurance goal. 3-0 here in game 3.
But there's still a lot of time. We got 3 minutes,
Ton of
22
time.
seconds. Normally, 3-point lead can be devastating. But when you have this much time, you just have to think. If they can do it in a minute 40, we can do it in 3 minutes.
Yeah, and we've seen RL404 come out and score quite a few goals quite quickly. So we know they have it in them. They just need to get one. They just got to get one, and that's what your mentality has to be. All we need is one. Let's start now.
Take one bite of the elephant at a time.
Exactly.
Here comes, though, Icy Hot looking to just pad this lead. He has Philosopher, but just kind of maybe ricocheted off the defender. But I think he just put that a little far left. Here comes Zacuto versus Sods. A great pinch. Off into the corner. Philosopher turning on this ball. Can he get it past both defenders? Zacuto with a great save. Way to get up, but Icy Hot skims the left post and just gets this ball to gently roll into the net.
Zacuto did a good job redirecting that one away from the frame. But Icy Hot, right place, right time. And it looked like another one of 404's defenders got a little out of position there in the corner. Unfortunately for them, they're now looking at a pretty big hole. But 2 minutes, 20 seconds, there's still a lot of time. All it takes is one to get the momentum switch, and here comes De Levine.
This might be it right here.
Oh, what a save from Philosopher. If you are... Who was that? I believe it was Abstract Kid. He probably should have switched away from ball cannon and started looking to see who was going to be able to come in as defender and go for the bump. And leave the scoring behind
for his friend and let it just roll in.
Exactly.
But Philosopher, a great touch and reads his own touch and just follows it up. Gets the touch, hits it off the backboard. Defenders are a little too far back into the net to see where it's going to pop off, and is able to read that great and hit it back in. So great game by WASY. It looks like they are probably going to be able to take this game free, but we'll see what happens. If they do, they'll have the 2-1 lead, and it will go into not overtime, but last man standing time for 404. Can't talk tonight. Sorry, guys. Here comes Sods racing in his ectoplasm car, or whatever you call it. Ecto car? What is it called?
Ecto 1.
Ecto 1. Oh my gosh, I am not a real nerd if I don't know that name. Here comes Philosopher off the backboard, but it just goes a little farther.
Did you just call me a nerd?
No, I called myself a nerd.
You called yourself not a nerd.
Because I didn't know, because I consider myself a nerd.
And the fact that I knew, you just called me a nerd.
Make you a nerd.
You just called me a nerd.
I didn't mean to call you a nerd.
You just called me a nerd.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call you a nerd.
Call me a nerd.
Did you just insinuate being a nerd is a bad thing? Because I identify as a nerd. Yeah, I can flip this on you too. Here comes Icy Hot into the corner. Abstract Kid. Abstract Kid. Sods. I can't talk. Sods. Great little clear coming from Sods. Gets it past everyone and just does a backflip for fun. And we get to see that goal explosion we all love. Sods with a great touch off the wall. I think Zacuto thought his teammate was going to hit it. He happened to miss it, and it gets past him and rolls into the net. That should be it for 404 in this game. They need to start looking and focusing on what they need to do better in this next game. How they're going to come out, how are they going to press, and how are they going to take this to game 5. But Icy Hot over in the corner has great positioning on that 50-50 to get the clear. Sods up in the air. It's in the air. Here comes De Levine, a great clear. They needed that clear to alleviate some pressure, get some momentum going the other way. Here comes Abstract Kid, does not quite get the touch, and Sods and Icy Hot double commit on that ball. Just a great play all around though from WASY. Icy Hot scoring 4 of their 6 goals though, and I think 1 apiece for the other 2 teammates. So great all around. Icy Hot on fire, or was he on ice? I don't know. His name is confusing. We're going to game number 4, WASY with a 2-1 lead in the series. What were your thoughts on that game?
Cake. No, it really feels like WASY.
Cake. Now I'm thinking.
It really feels like they may have taken their first game, their first matchup, which was a very close matchup with Team Afterburner, but they lost.
Yeah. And
it may have felt like they weren't quite sure how 404 was going to come out. They came out a little bit timid, and 404 came out really on fire in that first game, and they were able to take it to them. But these last 2 games, WASY's kind of woken up. Their rotations are a lot more succinct, and they're able to keep that offensive pressure, and they're making RL404 pay for those double commits.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen quite a few come out of 404, especially when they get down a goal or 2. It's like they're not communicating as well. Their team communication is a little bit lacking.
A little bit maybe delayed.
Yeah, delayed, or 2 players say, I got it, and then they both go for it at the same time.
Or neither of them goes for it.
Exactly, and they're letting WASY have opportunities on net, and WASY's making them pay.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you 110%. WASY looking to get the 3-1 series win over 404. Who, by the way, like you said, that first game was all 404. So the fact an abstract kid says, wait, we're still in this. I'm going to hit this in the top right net. Go off the great pass from Zacuto.
Dude, beautiful pass by Zacuto. Just pops it up right there for abstract kid, who capitalizes, slams it home, 1-0 lead.
And that's a hard pass coming off like the side of the wall. I have just a hard enough time trying to get my jump to work in that position. So great pass. De Levine hits it over the abstract kid. Great pass play. Abstract kid looking to clear. Sods trying to read him. Does get him the bail on the ball. Here comes Icy Hot, who starts right where he left off. 1-1. We have a tie game.
Sods with a nice touch goes off the backboard, and De Levine unable to get that clear, cycles back and then gets a little bit out of position. At that point, you either want to sit right on the near post or ideally get to the far post. That way you can see what's happening, come across and get the clear. And he got a little bit too far into no man's land.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
I'm thinking about kick again.
As Philosopher's thinking about scoring, he gets up, gets that touch, and De Levine gets that nice long clear. It's slow rolling though, however, which gives WASY time to get back, get in position, and this ball is now in that back and forth in the corner. And abstract kid.
Jinx. California, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. Does that mean I owe you a soda?
No.
This needs to count. It counts.
Yeah.
One of the Baja Blast.
You are from Utah. All right. 2-1 lead here for
404.
RL404. Very nicely done. They were able to look past those last 2 games where they didn't have a lot of offense.
Yeah, it was all WASY on the offensive side. They were playing decent defense, but WASY was just pounding it on them. So great job by 404 to get back into this game. I'm hoping this goes to game 5. I want to see another game.
I would love that. As Icy Hot gets up, he's going to get that shot and then get the block, keeping that ball in dangerous territory. Zacuto smartly crosses the field with that clear as he saw all 3 of WASY on the one side, and he goes for the long clear.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with all 3 of WASY at one time. Bad idea. But great job. Here, I can't focus. Gosh darn it! Here comes Sods up to Icy Hot. Zacuto turns it away. A great defensive effort by Zacuto. Abstract kid. Let's see if he can do what he does best. And he just gets railed by Philosopher. Says, "I'm not even going to give you time to think about doing anything with this ball." De Levine,
What a read from De Levine.
you see how he shifted his momentum?
He threw it into reverse on the wall to keep going because that's how he landed. And then he jumped off. That was a
Here goes Philosopher, though.
Beautiful touch by De Levine. However, better touch from Philosopher because his finds the back of the net. What a pass from Icy, getting that up centered, and Philosopher getting his wheels on it, deadening the ball. Smart puts it in.
Smart move to use your wheels. He didn't have the angle to hit off the back of his car and still get that same downward momentum to get under the crossbar. So great choice using the wheels.
Fantastic job. We are tied up here at the halfway point in game number 4.
Who do you give this game for? Like, if you had to actually guess, who's going to win this game? Not counting that. Icy Hot destroys this ball and sends it hurtling at 67 miles per hour straight into the other net.
Another long distance clear that goes in.
Story of the night.
That has been a recurring theme.
What was the recurring theme? We talked about a recurring theme last time. Can't remember what it was. Okay. That's always the recurring.
As Abstract
That will
Kid,
be the recurring.
as Abstract Kid gets a big save, Sods comes flying through, though, puts it into the corner, and that was dangerous had there been an RL404 hit.
Well, Zacuto almost got the pinch to go in. For some reason, though, the way they pinched it, it just went straight left. So a great job by the WASY team to keep that even going anywhere. You need to learn that. But Abstract Kid hits this back into play. Sods, oh, this is going to be dangerous for WASY. Can Abstract Kid get
Oh, and
this
Zacuto going for the redirect, unable to get there. Plenty of time, though, for RL404 to get this equalizer. As Abstract Kid puts it into the corner, Zacuto again going for that redirect. And this ball gets cleared. Nice touch there coming out of WASY.
Here comes, oh, Philosopher missing that touch. A great clear coming out of RL404. This is such a close game. We only got a minute 23. WASY just has to hold on to this lead, and they will have the series. RL404, this is do or die time for them. They really need to start pushing right now in this last minute.
They do as Delevine gets the dribble over one defender. However, no one gets there. Zacuto playing muscle man, getting a demo. And WASY able to get this into the corner. Tick, 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 tick as we tick, tick, tock.
Philosopher over the Sods. Delevine though, downfield. 50, 49, less than a minute, like you were saying. Abstract Kid just waiting, trying to pick his touches correctly because they'll probably only have like one or two more pushes onto the offensive side of the field. But Sods and Philosopher and everyone from the team of WASY is just not letting them catch their breath. They're making sure that they cannot all have enough boost at the same time to go for any type of play. That if they are going to get a pass, it's going to have to be some kind of solo play.
Yeah, for sure. They're playing really well, and they're using this ball in the corner. We've seen them do it before, just letting the time tick off the clock.
11, 10. This is do or tie. You need to get at least one shot on net just to tie it up, get into overtime. There's a miss. Here's the chance. Abstract Kid off the wall. Is anyone? Delevine does not get the angle he was looking for. Maybe it was the angle he was looking for his teammate on the ground, but anyways, WASY takes the game, and that is the series. 3-1, WASY. After losing that first game, kind of pretty badly to RL404, comes back and just does not stop. They were like a freight train.
Games 2 and 3 were all WASY, but you got to give it to RL404. They really put WASY on their back wheels, if you will, here in Game 4, and WASY getting that last goal to take the lead, and then hanging on.
Yeah.
Hanging on. Valiant effort from 404. It was just awesome job by them. Thank you to them. Thank you to WASY. And we need to get one more interview. I think we need to get Icy Hot to join us in the Aqua Dome.
Aqua Dome, home of the fish. I am the fish. Well, I'm not. I'm the fish.
No, you're not. So, if we can get Icy to join us in the Aqua Dome, that'd be great.
Please, Icy Hot. Please.
So, we've had a fantastic night.
I love it. Tonight has been so good. I liked tonight a lot because there wasn't as many 3 sweeps. Did we have any?
Start out with the first one was a 3-0.
The first one was a 3-0, but every match after that was back and forth. Mm-hmm. Every team got a victory tonight. It was just really cool to watch.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
What was that first sweep? It
was Afterburner over WASY.
All right, so WASY did actually though get a victory tonight because they won their last 3 matches.
Yeah, but that first series with Afterburner was really tight. Every game was really tight. So
well, it sounds like Icy Hot may have joined us. May has joined us. May have.
Can I
has interviews?
Ginger, Icy.
No, you Kaz.
Words are hard.
How are you doing tonight, Icy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just a little tongue-tied. Dude, great series. What were your thoughts going out into that this series? Because I know in that first series you guys had a little bit of trouble. Were you guys nervous, or were you guys like, okay, we lost that first series, we are not going to lose 2 tonight?
Yeah, I calmed down by the second series, but I was definitely a little nervous for the first one. I think I feel like Afterburners are kind of our rival, I guess. They tend to beat us, and so like I really want to beat them, and then I get a little nervous, and then I don't play as well.
Nah, it's
Um,
fine, man. You played great in this last series. It like judging from your first series to this series, it was a world of difference. It was like someone had awoken up the beast after that first match, and you guys just did not stop.
yeah,
So
more aggressive and had more offensive opportunities against Afterburners. It felt like we were just constantly kind of trying to defend, and
kind of
they
on your
kept
back
stealing
foot.
possession, and we were just constantly trying to like. But it was close though. It was closer than a lot of the games we had with them like last season. So I feel good about our progress, I guess, and
Hmm.
I just really want to play them again and put it all together and beat them.
Hmm. No, like we were actually just talking right before you hopped in here that that first series you guys played, all those games were actually pretty close. Like they did get the 3-0 series win, but it didn't feel like that. It felt like it was a very back and forth series. So great job again to you guys. I'm just going to keep telling you great job until it gets in your head.
You're so nice, Ginger. Thank you.
You're welcome. But do you have any shout outs, any thoughts from that last game, things you feel like your team can take from that series going forward to maybe help improve your guys' game?
Yeah, like, anytime we feel bad about ourselves, watch that replay. I feel like we made great passes, good shots, we were just aggressive, rotating well. And shout out to Philosopher. He just got back from Hawaii and not played for like a week and jumped in like a champ and played super well. And Sod's always freaking plays well. And then even earlier in the first game, Stump Pig did great. Just shout out to all the people that played tonight, and yeah, it was fun. And to the other teams too. GG's.
GG's all around. Last question is just kind of a fun one. Have you played in that new car, the Ecto 1, yet?
I haven't yet, but yeah, Sods has been playing in it.
Yeah, it seems to work for him. I'm scared to play it. I
It's
hate
so
trying
much
new
fun.
cars. I
It
always
is
rock
so much
Octane.
fun.
Yeah, he said he raves about it. He says it's great.
All right, I'll have to try it. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Bescu, do you have any questions for him?
No, because I can't hear the answer.
He can't hear the answer, so thank you so much for coming, Icy Hot. If you watch the stream later, I got you confused with Ice as one of the top 100 players, so you have that
Oh,
to your name now.
well, thanks. I appreciate it. It's flattering.
You got it. I'll catch you later, man. You have a
All
great
right,
night,
thanks,
okay?
guys. You too, guys. Bye.